Good morning. This is Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts, and we are back to work on our tag journal. This one was more like an ephemera holder. It's the first one I made, and I got this idea from Shabby Shabby. I'm sorry, you're going to have to look it up in the description box. But I actually got it originally from Beads for Brains, who got it from her. So I will put them in up in the title, inspired by at Beads for Brain and at whatever the other one is. I'm sorry, I don't have it with me right now. So let me write down my start time. It is 10:11. That way I'll know what time I started. Okay, so this is the first one I made. And I was so taken with it that I wanted to make another one. And this one I've made larger, so it's taken a little bit longer to make. So you can see that I've added some things on the front. And I added this back here. We might have done that one together. I made this writing tag, so you can write on the backs. And there's 1, 2, 3. And I've just glued a little piece of fabric on it and tucked it into that pocket. Yes, we did make this pocket together. We made this little journal together, and that's why I get to now call it a journal. I have gone through and let's see. Oh, I've added some lace. I don't know if we added this together or not. I've added this Photographic Album, and in here I had some old pictures that I got from Emily at Vintage Polka Dot Shop, and I will put her link down below as well. Love her shop. That's where I get most of my tearing fabric from. Oh, let's see. Oh, I added this. We still have to add some here. I added this little velvet strip here and put this on. And then I added a little more velvet here. I added this. I don't know if we did that together or not. I added another velvet strip back here and some more lace. And here's our pocket. We'll need to put something into it. And I thought I made something, but I don't know where I put it. Here I put in an old vintage 1917 letter on a postcard, and have added a few things. And you can see this here now shows up like it's part of this. Very cool. We need to add something here, and I had some ideas, but I tell you, every time I think about making it, I forget what I'm going to make. And we need to add something here. We need to add a jewel or something on there. I added some more lace, tickets, and we are back to here. So on this piece, I've added a little charm that says Destiny. That's a little Tim Holtz. Then I had this little charm. And I had an Eiffel Tower. And I had this. And this is a locket. So it just needs the new owner to put pictures in it. Now on the front here, I noticed that, you know, my purple tape I used to make my tags, I noticed that it it actually stuck this time and tore some of the outer part of the paper. So what I've done is I have cut this little piece of lace that is like this, and I'm going to place it right here to cover up that tear in the paper, and then I'm going to cut this off. So let's cut it off right here. We don't need that flower on it. And then where else? I want to be sure those fit nicely right there. So it looks like I'm going to cut it off right here to there. Hope that's right. Maybe we'll be close. Well, we're close. I'll clip it when I get my sewing scissors over here. So that's the first thing I want to do, is add that on. Boy, I need to clean up my glue. So let's see. Oh, it's just driving me crazy. Let's try that. My hubby and the dog are getting ready to go to the store. Of course, the dog can't go in the store, but she wishes she could. Already? Bye. Love you. There we go. Put that right on the injured part of the journal. Squish it down in there. And I'm still going to have to cut some off. But at least now we've taken care of this piece here that had the owie. We might feel better about that. Okay, and we'll come back and clip this off. Okay, so right here I put another little a hook thing, a clasp, and it says "Own Your Dreams 928." And now we are here, and we need to add something here. So we know that we have a leaf here. I think there needs to be a heart over here. And I have this little silver one that we can add. Or, let's see what's in here. Or we can, it's a seashell. We don't need a seashell exactly. Here's a little gold heart. Another one. Here's one that was an earring. Here's one that's nice and fluffy and fat. There's a clock. There's an old earring I had. Another clock. Well, let's go with the old earring. Why not? So, we'll take this one out and put it over here. And I am using these very tiny Boy, I cannot think of words today, you guys. Oh, goodness. These things. Jump rings. It's a 6mm twist ring. It means it's got a twisted wire on it. The reason I chose to use these today is because these little guys that have the twist in them are super strong. But they're very hard to find the opening on it. There it is. About the time you find them, you've bent them. There we go. Hopefully, oh, it just fits on there. Whew. Thought I was gonna have to change it to a bigger one. So that is going to go on there, but we got to make sure that it's facing outward. So I'm going to carefully put it on there with my hand. On camera. And now I'm going to close that up. The twist rings, this one is very tough. It is, I love these because they are so tough. They're not likely to just, you know, come open at any moment and lose the little jewels off of them. Okay, so now we have a little heart. We have this. I don't mind mixing the bead colors up. I think it's rather nice, actually. So now we have this guy up here. Now, this was one of those eyelets that doesn't really belong with the tools that I used to put them in. So it gets kind of sharp. So what I want to do with that is I really want to put something over it. And I don't want it to cross the line. So let's take this out for a moment. And I think we'll put this right on here. Just like this. And it will look something like this. And we better ink it up. Got a little bit of repairing to do today. That always happens with stuff like this. So how was everybody's weekend? Mine went great. Of course, this will air past the weekend date. I am going to hold that there for a minute, and then I'm going to punch a hole in it. Right there. So we have the hole. Let's see. And we're using the large one. Right there. So it's going to go right there. Yay! That's just going to help cover up the sharpness of this darn brad, because it is a Sharpie. And maybe we can put it down and not have to do that. That does help, but not enough. So we're going to put this over it. I'm going to use Fiber Tack because I think it will help soften the paper a little bit better, even though it's not a super wet. I just like the way it will act better around that metal. It does take some work to kind of get it in around the metal. I did add some washi tape right here. You can see that the wear and tear is starting to happen on it already, which is fine. It's just the paper, you know, cracking, of course. Okay, so now we can put another one of these in there. I would like to put this on that says Dream. I think it'll be okay. Now, we could do this. Maybe not with this chain, we can't. We'll go through there. We could attach it to here with two of these. This is an old clock chain. You could take this. Be able to see this? I hope I'm staying in camera. It's awful hard, but I'm trying really. Okay, so now we have that. And if we want to put the key on it, we'll have to see if it will fit with this menagerie of things. This chain comes from a cuckoo clock. So if I didn't say that, I have some that have come from grandfather clocks. I'll tell you, if you want to buy some really cool chain, the old clocks have some beautiful heavy-duty chain in them. And it's a good place to get things like that. Hang on, I'll check to see where I'm at with the camera. This ergonomic tool lost its ergonomic piece. I'll show you what the ergonomic is on it. And I cannot find it. It's the only thing I don't like about them. See this piece here? It makes it so that you can keep it in one hand without having to put it down. You can still use your thumb and your finger, but this piece, you can't, I mean, you have to, because the little doodad's not there, I have to keep messing with it. Okay, so there we go. Now, if you wanted, you have room here to hang a couple other items. You could hang a bead or another charm. You could have a heart there, you know, the key to your heart, that type of thing. Brings me back to, oh, I have a lock. You could put a lock on there. That's kind of cool, but it's too fat. What else? I do have a heart locket that could go there. You know, there's tons of things you could put on there. Just have a heyday. Do what you love. See the world. And so, I don't know, I just feel like I need to put one on there. Not that piece, not that one. Let's get another one of these out. I love doing these kinds of things to journals. I just think it's so much fun. Okay, where are you, little... Are you right down there? It's very hard to tell where they're at on this one. Just gonna have to go carefully. Till you find it. There it is. Okay, and when you put these on, you want to be sure that you're putting them on in the correct direction so that they'll show up. Now you can hang it up here, or you can even hang it right on here. As long as this is round enough to go around the piece and still close. I'm at a weird angle here, so it's hard to close these guys up. They are tough, very tough. There we go. So now we have those. Let's insert our little card here. I think this card says Merry Christmas. And now we come to here, this little piece. Now what I like to use on these are these, or these, or if it fits, you can use, did I already use one? No. Oh, here it is. If it fits, you can use these little wrist bracelet clasps. What are they called? Crab claw clips or something like that. So if I can get it in the right angle and hold it and get it on there, you can watch me fuss with it. There we go. Here. You can even use bracelet clasps. You don't have to go out and buy all these if you don't want to. There's lots and lots of options. Now the thing with these is this is really fat. So this little guy is not going to fit on there. Oh, see, my destiny came off. I used this little tiny bendy one. That does not work with it. So it'll have to go on with something like that. Okay, so I have to find a heavy duty piece to put there. So let me see what I have. Oh, let's see. I don't know if I have any heavy duty ones in here or not. That are big. Usually my heavy duty ones get pretty soft. The metal gets soft. These are the Tim Holtz off of the Brad things, but even that's stronger than what I had, so I'll take both of those. use those. And let's see, what are we going to hang on that heart? I have an old jewelry box here. I have an old jewelry box here. Let's see what's in it. See that? That's too big. I don't know if there's anything in here that would work. Here is a heart on a chain. We would have to clip that off the back. It's an old earring, apparently. Got these at the antique shop. There's one I found many, many years ago. Here, a lot of earrings in here. There is another earring that's got little dangles on it. That's kind of pretty. We have kind of purple paper in there. So that would be kind of a pretty one, wouldn't it? So let's see what it looks like. I can hear you guys saying, no, no, not that old thing. We don't have time to be choosy. Okay. And then we just hook it onto here. And if you want, there's room on this one to hook something else. Here is a photo frame. Let's attach it. And let's see how it looks. Yeah, looks good. See, kind of brings out that grayish purple in the book. Let's see how it looks from this side. Looks good. Okay, so now we have that one. And I think that is it. Oh, we have to go back and fix our destiny. So let's pull this one out. These are pretty soft. I don't know if anything's going to hold this big heavy one on here. Unless I just use one of these type. I was just hooking it onto here. You want to be sure that this words are going to face out. That's one of the hardest things, I think, is, you know, trying to figure out how to get them to face outward. One thing you can do with these, it's kind of hard, but you can do it, is put a little bit of glue on them and then get a bead clasp. Anyway, it's the thing that you put over the end beads and it prevents things from slipping around. You can use those on your beads and different areas of your necklaces and stuff to prevent other items from, I use them on paper clips a lot when I am putting dangles on paper clips. Okay, there we go. Cool. So that just leaves us this one if we want to put something on it, and this one. And of course, when I see these, I think of tags like these. This is one I'm working on right now. I love to make bead and chain tags. This one is not done. It needs some more little Swarovski crystals hanging on it. I want to put some green on it and things like that. But you can do that with these kind of tags too. You can add different things to them and then put beads on them if you want. But for today, we are just going to insert them. And then this one was in the back somewhere, but let's put it right here. There we go. So, shall we take a good look at it? Be brave. Creativity takes courage. I did change the names from the other one. We have our destiny and our little charms and our picture locket right here. Here we have another picture locket and just an old jewelry earring. Then we go this way. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. We have our little pocket here. Oh, we had that one pocket we needed to put something on. We're coming up to it here. Just a little tuck. Pocket we just worked on. I love that. I think that's so pretty. And then we have this one. And this, we could have put something on there too. Perhaps a little bit of this, like is on the front. Oh no, it has this, that's good. And now we're to the back and we have Do What You Love and Dream. And we have our little heart one here. Oh, we need to add something in there. And this can flip to this side or that side. Just so you know, these tags will get caught up in here. So when you flip it over, it has to go between the two pages. This one. What shall we put there? I have some of these. Reality has limits. Imagination is boundless. That's not big enough. What lies before us, what lies behind us, are small matters compared to what lies within us. I think it just needs some sort of a tag on there or something. Oh, we could do that. That actually looks pretty good, and it kind of brings some of the front of it back into the album. Okay. I think that's what we'll do. Now we want to start it in here. We don't want to start it on that line. I'm going to bring it back about 1/8 of an inch. I'm going to let that hang out over there. And we'll just glue it down. I kind of like that. This is such a fun one to make because you're constantly thinking, oh, what could I do there? Oh, what could I do there? So it's really quite interesting to work on it. And, you know, having the torn paper and all of that, it's just kind of is a cool one. I love it. Okay. And there we go. Now we have something there. That feels better. Now you could actually put something down below here. You know, possibility begins with imagination. So you could put something like that down there if you wanted. Or you could put it up here. You could put some of this down there. Or you could put some of... Oh, where is it? Nope, that's not it. Some of this down there. I know I have some more, but I'm sure not seeing it. I know I didn't use it all. Maybe I did. I don't think so. In fact, I know I didn't. But we could put a little strip of this down here to bring some more of this back in to the journal. I must have, it must have gotten tangled up with my lace and got put into the lace drawer. But easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So we're just going to cut that right about there. And a little bit of glue along there. Whoa, man, that's a little much there, girl. Okay. Just run that right along there. Get that extra glue off. And then I'm going to clip that. Hopefully I don't cut right through my whole book. There we go. So that finishes up that page. Then we have this and all of that wonder and this. So we need one more piece of paper back here. And I had something for it. I just don't know what I did with it. I had cut something last night. And I don't know. I don't know what happened to it. I must have... I put a lot of stuff away last night. So... let's see. We could just put some of this in there. Oh, why not? Which side? Yeah, I'd cut some pieces and everything. Okay, so it has to be inside the lines. Oh boy, bead boxes can be heavy. Okay, let me put these away. The hardest part with beading for me is having to clean it all back up. Because you pull things out of so many different boxes. And it's hard to say if you'll get them back in the right box. Okay, there's that. And then it can only go up to about that L. And then I think what we'll do is round it at a 1/2 inch. No reason I chose 1/2 inch, just that I thought it would look nice. And there's really no need to do anything else to it. We could put something on the back, something on the front if we wanted. I am going to ink it, of course. It'd be goofy not to ink now. You could add some more paper to it. Maybe put a couple of them in there. Ooh, look at that. It does not fit. Let's see if that one's going to fit. There we go. This is better. Okay. 1/2 inch it and re-ink it. Anyway, you could put a couple of them in there to make it a stronger element that slips in and out of the pocket. It's a pretty tight pocket. To make it a little looser, you will need a ruler. Oh, there it is back there. This plastic one seems to work good. Wrong pocket. And just work the pocket a little bit so that it stretches out the paper. That's a little bit better. Okay, so there we are. There are 2 new books, and I will eventually be putting these all in my Etsy shop. I have to get all my stuff put back on Etsy. But just some really cool things here, you know. This one just has, oh, this one needs something in it too. But just little elements here and there, and just fun, interesting. I just love I love to put this stuff on them. This one is more of a seaside theme. We've got some starfish and stars and seashells and a lighthouse. This is an old heart. I don't know where I got it from. I think I found it. But it's beautiful. I love it. Okay, so there we are. All done. Thank you so much for hanging out with me while I made this, and I'm glad you did. There's a lot of interesting things about this one, and adding the journal to it, I thought, was a great idea. I didn't put anything on the back. I'll put my little tag made by back here. But very, very fun to make. And just interesting, just fun to play with. Oh, I forgot this pocket. I had something out for it, and I put it away too. Let's see. Where is it? Oh, goodness. I don't think this one will fit. No. Oh, here. This was going to go back here. That's a ticket. That one is too big. Oh, let's see. I don't think I put them back in here, but I know there's some in it. These are Tim Holtz tag or tickets here. Ideology. And how about the Burnside Theater? Maybe we'll just tuck that right there. There we go. Look at that. Got some receipts in it. Very fun. And I love how we put this journal in here with the eyelets. That was a fun idea. Very fun. It's not a huge journal, but you know, a nice little place to write a few notes. And we're back to the front. So thanks for joining me. I hope you had fun, and I hope you'll make one of these. You'll become addicted to them like I am. They are a ton of fun. And I will see you later. And thank you to all of you for joining my channel. Don't forget, give me a thumbs up and a like, and find some more people to sign up with me. I need to get to my 1,000, because that's where all the fun stuff starts to, I don't know what. Nothing, they say nothing happens at 1,000 people. But it's fun for me to hit 1,000 anyway. So I'll see you later. Love you guys. Bye.